So, good morning. I just came home from the gym, and so now it is time to eat. So, today I wanted to do a video on my nutrition, the day in the life of counting macros. So, my macros for today, as I am carb cycling, but today is protein 140 grams, carbs 125 grams, and fats 30 grams, if I'm not mistaken. No, correction, 140 protein, 125 carbs, and 30 fats. So, as I go through my day, I'm going to share what I'm eating, how many grams are in each of my macros, and let's see by the end of the day how close I get. I need to hit it, okay? As close as possible. It doesn't have, we want it to be exact, but if it's not, at least no more than 5 grams under, 5 grams over, but we want to get as close to what I was provided by my trainer as possible. Okay? So, here we go. Okay, breakfast is complete. Let me show you what I made and how many macros I've accounted for. Okay, here we go. I know this looks like a lot of food, but I need to consume it. So we have cream of rice, eggs, and turkey bacon. So I have a serving of cream of rice. I have 1 egg and 8 ounces of egg whites, 1 egg, and I have 3 strips of turkey bacon. So with all of that, I have my protein came out to 35 grams, carbs 39 grams, and fats only 11 grams. So remember, I have to get to 140 grams of protein, 125, I believe, grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat today. So this is meal number 1. I have 5 meals to consume today. So let's get it. Okay, so now it is lunchtime, meal 2. And yes, this meal 2, usually this is meal 3. My meal 2 typically consists of me splitting my breakfast into 2 parts. I'll typically do like what I had earlier, my cream of rice and my protein, and I'll add some of the eggs in there, and then I'll eat eggs as my meal 2. But today, because I had to work during that meal 2 time slot, I just ate it all that morning just so I can be filled up, and then by the time lunchtime came, I'm ready. So here are my macros for meal 2. Okay, here is my meal 2. It's kind of like a chicken, rice, and veggie bowl. And so what I have is chicken breasts, brown rice, and green beans. And so this consists of 50.7 grams of protein, 56.9 grams of carbs, and 3.4 grams of fat. Now it's included in everything because you have protein that some grams of protein that you can get from your rice or your veggies and so forth, and of course your carbs not only comes from your carbohydrates, your rice, but you can get carbs from your vegetables too. So in trying to reach my daily goal today of 145 grams of protein, 120 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. Right now I'm sitting at 86 grams of protein, 96 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of fat. So I still have a little ways to go, but I have about 3 to 4 meals left in order to hit my daily macros for the day, okay? So I think I can do it. I got this. Pray for me. Hello, I am back with meal number 3. So when you are out and about, you have to be creative. You have to plan ahead so that you can still get your macros in that you need to account for the whole day. Okay, it's important to make sure that you eat all of your food and that you meet all of your macros, right? So again, 145, 120, and 30. So meal 3 is a meal supplement. I have my protein shake, muscle milk here. So this is a good one for me because it gives me it's non-dairy, which I need. It's high in protein, low in fat. Okay, so this one gives me 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat. Okay, so now where I'm at now is I'm at protein 106, carb is 102, and fat I'm only at 15. So what do I have left for the rest of the day? I have 39 grams of protein left to consume, 18 grams of carbs I have left to consume, and 15 more grams of fat that I have left to consume. Okay, so I still have about 2 more meals to go. So let's see if I can hit my macros for the day. Have a good day. Hello again. I am back, still out and about. This is actually the perfect day to kind of show you how to stick to your meal plan, stick to your macros while you're out and about and don't have access to reheating any food that you've already previously prepared. So what do? So meal number 4 is another meal replacement that I brought, another protein shake. So again, we're at 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of fat. So now at meal 4, I'm at 126 of protein, 108 of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. So I still have a little ways to go to hit my goal of 145, 120, and 130. So I have at least one more meal, my dinner, meal 5 left, and try my best to make sure that I hit my macros as close as possible. Stay tuned. Okay, good evening. Now this is the final meal of today, meal number 5. Whew. I was trying to crunch them numbers to try to get my macros for the day. And because I've been gone and out in the field, it was a little difficult to do what I needed to do, but I think I got close. So here we go. Okay, so it may not look like much, but this is ground beef and some yams. Now the ground beef is, I have 4 ounces of ground beef, and this is very low fat, very lean meat, and then I have 2 ounces of yams, no fat at all. So with this meal right here, it came up to 21 grams of protein, 12.8 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat. So the total number of the day of my protein, and remember the goal was protein 145, carbs 120, fat 30. What I ended up with was 147 protein, 2 over in the grams, which is good. Actually, I hit the carbs exact at 120, and for my fat, I had only 20 grams of fat. To me, that's good, but I was supposed to hit 30, so I am below negative 10 grams of fat. And that's because most of the things that I ate today were very low in fat content. So I was trying my best to fix that and make something that was high in fat, but I didn't really have much to work with that would not interfere with my other grams. So I came close. I did great with the protein and with the carbs. I tried my best to hit the fat content, so I was a little below on that, but that is how my day went with my eating, my nutrition for the day, and what I do to try to make sure that I hit my macros sometimes. And it's very important that you hit it, get as close to it as possible, because protein builds and repairs muscle. Carbs fuel you, so does fat fuel you. So you want to make sure that you get those macros, those proper nutrients in on a daily basis. So whatever your macros are, if you do macros, make sure you hit them as close as possible, um, as, as often as you can, all the time, right? So just plan, and this is me eating approximately like every 3 hours. So I started eating maybe around 6:30 this morning, and every 3 hours or so I ate my next meal. So it's important to eat frequently, plan ahead so that you can hit those macros, and you'll be golden. So this is my last meal of the day. I'm gonna eat this and I'll be good. And then we're gonna start it again tomorrow with different macros though. But there you go. If you have any questions, please hit the button, comment below, and subscribe and like my channel if you like what you see, what you hear. Have a great day.